playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, as it's called, CenturyLink Field in Seattle. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, as we've got a great one in store between the Chicago Bears and the Seattle Seahawks. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon.
Come on now, let's go.
Yo, You can do my players for me? Look. Let's get it.
Here's the first carry for Trey Cohen.
What's up with my boy, man? Get him over,
get this
man.
all the way out past the 20. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate, as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. On first down, they go right back to Cohen. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Hey, Charlie.
First down, a run with Cohen. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
It's live up. It's up live. Let's go ahead and watch Miller. Yeah, they on off. They on off.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Banjo.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. It's a foot race. The 40. Past the 20. 10. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen, 64 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Well, they talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On the ground, this is Rashad Penny, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Emotion in the back. She is.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Let him know. 14. Run pass. Big Ed. 14, front it. Go. Front it. Go. Hold up. Check. Gun.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Dancing to his left. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
58's the money. Front it.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know, they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
At the 22-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
25, check 25. Joker.
Trubisky gives to Cohen. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and are controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off. And they insert their dime package, 6 DBs here on 3rd and 6.
Expecting pass all the way.
52, right 52. Alert. Get that ball. Right 52, right 52. Alert.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And Ingram hauls it in. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down.
So you think Nick Bosa any good?
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Coming to you. Shoot. Check 37.
They'll run on first down. It's Cohen. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
And it is still early, just the first quarter. But you start prorating the numbers, and we might be in for some history. I mean, that last run puts him over 100 yards already, and we've still got 3 quarters to go.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Mike 2, Mike 2. Hey, 1, 2. Mike 2, watch 2.
Now it's Trubisky. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cohen. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 36.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a 1st down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Cohen. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Miller. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Check 52 to Mike. Check 52. Hey, echo.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Finding Gabriel complete. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Watch out, watch out.
On 1st down, Cohen. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. In on the stop, it was the UCF product, Shaquem Griffin.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Tighten up, tighten up. Pull it together.
Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
A 1st down carry now for Miller. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now with shotgun handoff to Cohen. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
That will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. Some disappointment?
It's funny. We had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator, and what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic.
Gotta go, in and out. Let's go.
Tight down. There you go.
Go. Sponge. No.
Gun.
Here's Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the 30-yard line.
Check my 21.
Got you. I got you, son.
Front left.
There.
40.
That's it.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Watch the ship.
Hey, 0. You got listen.
Be ready. Hey, echo. Check my
Throwing again here, Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down, and he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a 1st down.
Broke the 1 tackle, but couldn't spring himself free.
Mike 58, right there. Check Mike, check Mike. Slam. Showing up.
They'll run for it with Penny, and he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. They keep it with Penny on 1st down. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Don't get nervous.
I'll go special.
Mike 21, check Mike 21.
Wilson. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Penny, a 1st down carry, and an alley to run. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Leonard Floyd gets him for a loss of a yard, and it will bring up 3rd down.
Hey, check Mike 21.
19.
Check Mike 21. He can't hang. He's not going to get me. Hey, check. 21. Check Mike 21. Hey, pick your game up. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Hey, man.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. And this one is right down the middle. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the 1st half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. The Bears on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Hey, check, Mike 21, Mike 21. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Hey, check. 14. Mike 21, check, Mike. One flip. Check. You go tight. You got tight. You got alert.
Now it's Wilson. Tries to hit Jennings, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 48-yard line.
Hey, ball. Move. Forward.
Mike 52. Here we go.
Alert. Man.
From just shy of midfield, Trubisky. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. Trubisky will throw. And Robinson with a big catch. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage, so they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
They'll run on first down. It's Cohen. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
At the 22-yard line.
Yo, bro.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They try again with Cohen. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. First down. It's Miller. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Definitely too early to panic, but that is his 4th carry of the game, and collectively has in total 10 yards. So maybe there's no panic, but maybe some concern.
Yeah, and maybe a little concern up front because they're not giving him any space right now. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. Buying time to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now Trubisky apparently not liking something here. He's going to step back and call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now they'll run it with Cohen. And they're going to drop him well shy of the first as he can only make it to the 11. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field. But they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're in a 13-3 hole here now as they come up on 1st down. They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Keep playing.
Now Wilson. Called in left side here by Jennings. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that.
But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Tempo.
Where the weed at?
Here's Wilson. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Khalil Mack able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really difficult. You're asking a whole lot. When he gets that time to start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
What quarter is he? You know he's been watching.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Who is it, Black?
This is Cohen. Get 4 here down on the 35-yard line.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Hey, 7.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Trubisky.
That's my wife running boy.
He's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He
got the 90.
And now it's 3rd.
They're 4 and 1, right?
Rock a little. He gonna see what he gonna do.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Here's Trubisky to throw. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Robinson. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
And my receiver.
You can see the ability.
One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, wide receiver.
Yeah. Get him a superstar.
They'll run on first down. It's Cohen, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Finally, defensively, they have a little clip to show positive for actually stopping him running the football.
It's been a really long night for them, hasn't it? So they got a little bit of a win there, but let's face it, the vision that he's had running the football has carried his feet to the open spaces and the big yardage all night long.
First one's free.
On 2nd and 11 now. Trubisky, his throw caught right around the 6. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes him from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Oh, yeah. My corner.
Now Trubisky. And he couldn't get rid of the football, trying to buy a little time, but he'll just tuck it and go down.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack, but he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
I ain't fucking around, Kurt.
Look.
This stadium once registered as the loudest roar ever recorded, and you can hear him now. 3rd and goal.
We got one superstar.
They run. This is Cohen. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It'll be a gain of 5, but they're still left with a long 4th and goal.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
The nigga under me? Witherspoon?
Shit.
So on 4th
you talking about this guy?
trots the kicker in a big spot here.
Yeah, which one you trying? What Mosey at?
26-yard attempt.
Yeah.
The kick by Pinheiro.
I would have to do Witherspoon. I would have to have locked up out there.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to solve this one.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been
look, I was going to do,
and it's still 8 up time, got points. So, while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Let me see your linebacker. Oh, you got Steve, you got him.
Fred Warner.
You got Fred Warner.
Yeah, put it on Fred Warner.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leonard Floyd, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Who we got? I mean, can watch that. Black Dump. Like, you got a pretty you got a nice little, you got a lock-up team out here, Black.
After the sack on 1st down.
Yeah, now just with that little bit of development, that changed your whole dynamic when you draft and everything.
Brings up 2nd down.
Especially with the rapper
We've not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers.
That changed your whole draft and how you look. You know, I can,
and that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive.
That's what it's about.
Each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard.
Jalen Hurd gonna be a beast.
Yeah, he is.
He's gonna be a beast. That's why I always get him. I should check 49. They got all raw talent over here. And speed.
3rd and long, it's Wilson. Left side complete to Lockett.
I'm doing Bud and Watt.
I get a star too?
Wilson now.
No, I
5
gave
straight
him a
completions
superstar.
here in this second half.
Oh, that's all right. Regular stuff.
Nah.
That's what he did.
I just gave you that superstar.
I got you.
Operating from the gun. Wilson.
That right there changed the whole thing. That right there changed the whole dynamic of your team.
Working across midfield inside the 45.
They had no X-Factor going in there. They ain't saying that's why I say you need to build off of that shit. You need somebody to be able to take over the fucking field.
Now this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
I know what he's doing. I ain't even got to do nothing. Me, I make the draft, okay.
To throw again is Wilson.
Still on out?
Oh, me? Yeah.
Take it off
the yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. He's already going to
start. He's going to start. That's why I don't move them, man.
Here as he's taken down.
Leave them alone.
I'm going to start too, but I want him to be a man.
Yeah, you want him to rush the passer without you blitzing. Yes. That's the key to it. You want to be able to have.
They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
Is Mill doing it or the computer?
49ers.
Check 43. Back.
From the gun, Wilson flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Khalil Mack in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
And twice in a row, the quarterback goes down. This offense needs 2 scores, not giving up 2 sacks.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Solomon Thomas. Where that Solomon Thomas at? Then you got both. Ooh, that's pass rush.
Exactly.
Without
my tackles, right?
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And the pressure gets to him again. Leonard Floyd. And as a result,
you need that, man. He already wants shit anyway, but with that on him, I'm going to see what he got. He got fear
monger. We can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and
fear
none?
monger.
Well, Slim just left town.
Yo, bro. Yo, bro. Yo, I'm winning, bro.
We know. We watching.
Yeah, okay.
Focus. Hard flash, told you.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. Like a motherfucker.
Running back complete. And they'll get it down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Yeah.
Give him 8 on the play,
and
that'll bring up 2nd down.
Sack the quarterback. Oh, my goodness. I'm going Bud.
On the handoff, it's Cohen. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked
I ain't
about.
throwing shit. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Nope. Much as he talks shit, all that shit he talking, he home.
Yeah, that hard flag came through. He couldn't do nothing. He was all discombobulated.
Yeah, you stay high, stay medium, and play hard.
The offense on 3rd down tonight. 6 conversions in 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And he will have the
fuck that
first
big
down
nickel.
inside the 10 to the
Got
9-yard
him.
line.
All in corner.
Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the
Right
slowest
there.
of margins, it'll be 1st and goal.
Man, you gotta stop. Ooh.
Yeah, I needed that one. Fuck no.
And they're moving on to the conference championship.
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season. Unfortunately, for the other team, a tough, tough way for it to end.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis.
Damn, my phone just died.
I'm gonna get my eyeballs at.
On EA Sports.
That nigga got 20 yards passing, 26 yards rushing. He couldn't do shit.
Damn! 20 yards passing, 26 yards rushing?
Yeah, he couldn't do shit.
That's terrible.
You blew him out. Nah, it still was a good game. It was 16-3. I didn't blow him out, but I dominated the whole game.
You ain't waiting for. Well, you need that pass rush, Black, without blitzing. You need a fear monger. You need that fear monger.
Because soon you take that one read, those niggas was in his face.
Something. Let's try that. One more. What's that? Where my eyes at? Dang.